Good day, my name is Alan and I am a representative from the Order Your Stuff online platform, and in this video I'll be showing you how to upload products using the CSV file. Alright, so we're going to add a new category, and this is just in case that your product needs a new category. If not, then you can skip this step. Okay, as you can see, the category is empty. We're going to import our products using the CSV file. So here under the category, we want to download the existing CSV. And as you can see, you could type in another email to send it to yourself, but in this case, we will send it to the same email we logged in with. Okay, so we're going over to check the email. You may have to refresh your page to see the email that was just sent. Now that we have the email, you want to go and download it. Okay, and here should be the CSV file. The CSV file usually opens up in the Excel spreadsheet. Sometimes when saving it again, you have to make sure it's CSV. On some computers, it changes it to an Excel when you save. Okay, so here's the sheet, the spreadsheet. We want to make sure that we can see everything properly, so I usually just expand the columns to see everything. Okay, so the reason why we got this file from the category section is so that we can get the category ID. This is necessary because this ID correlates with the category we need the product to fall under. So the ID was the item that I just highlighted, and we'll go back to it after we download the product file. Here we're getting the CSV for the products, and it's the same thing as sending yourself the category CSV. Okay, so this is the place where you actually input the new products. So we're just going to make everything a bit more visible and easier to understand by expanding the columns once again. You basically want to make sure that you can see everything so you don't forget anything when you're inputting your information. So it starts with the product names and usually ends with the product name in English, unless you plan to add the product names in different languages. That's what the other columns are for. That continues to the right of the screen. Alright, so we're going to add a stand, a sofa, and a table. Here we're going to add the product price, whatever your price is for your product, of course. And here is where the category ID comes in. Without this category ID, what you see highlighted here, that corresponds with the front room. The products wouldn't have a place to go, so you need to have this ID. Okay, so in this sheet, I'm basically going to only fill out what's necessary. So here in the enable column, I put the value of 1 for each row of the products that I added. So it's only going to be 3 ones I'm adding. And similarly for the MRP, the is veg column and the available column and the inventory column, I'm going to fill them out the same way. So in MRP and is veg, you put a 0 in there. And the available is just so the customer can see what's available or how many left is available. And you don't have to use it. You could disable it in the store if you want to, or just leave it blank here. Yeah, so I'm just copying the product name and pasting it over where the product name in English is supposed to be. And with this, I'm not putting in any pictures or whatnot. You can put them in here and the cost price, and the SKU, but if you go to the backend on the admin website, you can input that information there. It'll probably be a lot easier for most people. Unless, of course, you have similar products, then you may want to do all of them on the spreadsheet because it's easier to copy and paste the information. So here we're just going to rename the file so that we can see it, and make sure, as you can see, that it's supposed to be under the name that's saved as a CSV file. So the ending would be .csv. That's important because if it's an Excel spreadsheet, it won't work when you import. Yes, always click yes for this. It's just asking if you want to keep it as a CSV format. Make sure to read it. Okay, here in the product category, we want to go to browse and look for the spreadsheet that we just completed and upload it back into the website. Alright, so we uploaded and it's loading. Depending on how big the file is, it can take a while or not. But in this case, it usually takes very little amount of time. My computer's just running a little slow. And when it's finished uploading, you should receive an email to your file, to your email account that sends the document that was just uploaded. Okay, so we just here in the catalog just to see whether or not our products actually uploaded, making sure that we did everything correctly. Okay, so you want to go down here to the front room or whatever the new category was, and you should see the new products here. So as I said before, we didn't add any pictures or anything because it wasn't necessary to do it yet. And here we go. That's how you add products using the CSV file. Thank you for your time, and I hope you found everything very simple and easy to understand. Have a nice day.